Spruce Mountain. Spruce Mountain. And black flies. This feels like the beginning of summer. And it is. It's the middle of June. Black flies are out. The weather's warm. Parking lot is full of cars. A lot of people are anxious to get out. And I'm going to be climbing a little bit, hiking a little bit. It's not too far. It's about 5 miles, all told, up and down, roughly. It's a fantastic hike if you just want to do a little bit of climbing and only have a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. The big spectacular payoff at the end when you climb the fire tower with the views up top. Yeah. Feeling really, really dull today. And that's why I'm out here. So dull that I don't know what to say other than talk about the hike itself, which some of you may appreciate. Yeah. I stand corrected. 2 miles up and down, 4 miles round trip. More than manageable. And the climb begins. It's getting a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult. Though I have not yet climbed all that much, starting to feel it. Yesterday, I visited the gym and I did a workout that was pretty heavy with the lower body. It wasn't an intense lower body, but intense enough that it's going to make me feel this climb here today. Yeah, it's all good. Onward, upward, upward, onward. Yeah, deep in my hips. The muscles I used for all those sets of box jumps yesterday. They're making themselves known. Probably about 15 minutes left of climbing. I have been hiking this trail for maybe 12 years. And this herd path gets wider and wider and wider every time I come up here. People just don't want to walk on the rocks, or maybe they come up here when there's ice on the rocks or water on the rocks. I get that. But yeah, if you can come to the same place and visit the same place year after year and see the changes over time, that's when you really get a sense of what's going on in the world. Here it's not altogether a bad thing. There's just a lot of people who want to come out here just like me. Yeah, these side paths, they're getting bigger and bigger every year. Leave no trace. I'll leave a little bit of a trace, or just like a indirect trace. What are you gonna do? Amazing views up top, of course. The wind was blowing much too hard to talk into the microphone anyway, and too hard for the black flies, most importantly. On my way down now. Yeah, leave no trace. Don't get me wrong, I fully support and practice leave no trace. And people talk about it a lot in the context of hiking and camping, but I wonder what it would look like if we applied that principle as much as possible. Of course, it's impossible to completely apply it to the rest of your life, but if we did try to apply it as much as we could to the rest of our existence, in terms of our material impact on the planet, in terms of our impact on one another, what would that look like? What would be different from how the world is today? Interesting questions to ponder as I walk down. Mission accomplished. Feeling much less dull, much more focused. Yep, that's why I do this. That's why I share all this with you. Thanks for following along.